My names are Adetokunbo Adebowale Adebambo. I'm the third son of my father, Prince Adewale Adeiton Adebambo, who was the first son of his father, Prince Nasiru Ali Aderibigbe Adebambo, who in turn was the first son of his father, who was the late Awujale Adesumbo Tuwashe. And permit me to show you this is the picture of Balogun Kuku Awujale Adesumbo Tuwashe, Captain Bauer, and his wife. There's another individual in the picture whose identity I don't really know. But this picture is from 1884, around August. So that's a picture of the late Awujale Adesumbo Tuwashe. I'm not sure that there's another physical copy in existence, but that's that. I am from, or maybe I should say, we are from the Adesumbo Tuwashe lineage in the Funshekbua ruling house, and specifically from the Agunshebi quarters, Nelinla Nijabodi. For reasons best known to our departed Awujale, whilst he was alive, he, I guess for reasons of his faith, decided to back a law that enables sitting kings to be buried according to the dictates of the religion that they're practicing whilst alive. Let me put it like this. A man has every right to decide for himself how he wants to live and how he wants to be buried when he passes. However, that is a man. The Awujale is no longer a mere mortal once he ascends that throne. There are responsibilities, there are expectations. And those responsibilities and expectations transcend both you and I and everyone else. They have to be respected. They have to be kept. They have to be upheld. First and foremost by the king, because he is the custodian of time for his people himself. Now, if along the way he decides, for reasons best known to him, that he can no longer live by the dictates of his kingship and everything around it, then I think he has a responsibility to call his chiefs and intimate them of his new leaning and ask if it's possible to abdicate the throne and leave it for those who have made up their minds to do what is required by the throne. Let me state it very clearly for the first time, might not be for the last time, but let me say it very clearly here and now. The answer to that question is no. I am not in any way, by any stretch of the imagination, seeking the throne. This is my concern. This is my interest. That going forward, whoever it is that is chosen by the members of my family, being the Funshekbua ruling house, to become the next Awujale, be so severely informed about the requirements, the demands, the sacrifices of that throne. I have chosen a different path in life. I'm a Christian. And I do not think that Christianity and our traditions should be mixed. For those that choose to answer the call of whoever it is that chooses to answer the call, must realize that if you're a Muslim going in, you're going to have to set it aside. If you're a Christian going in, you're going to have to set it aside. This is a purely personal opinion. And that's what I live by. I'm a Christian. I'm not going to abandon my faith. That's one. Two, I do sincerely believe that there are others more uniquely qualified than I am, who have a connection with the people of Ijebu, who know what they want, what they desire, what they need, and is fully prepared to answer to that call and to fulfill it to the best of his ability. I do have a little insights, but it hasn't been confirmed. So I'm a bit reluctant to mention a name. But what I can say is this. At the recent 8-day Fidal prayer for our departed king, there seemed to be what I would call an introduction of a particular individual to the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as being the next Awujale. Now, because it hasn't yet been confirmed in any quarters, I think it would be a bit unwise to put anyone's name forward. Yes, it is. That is where it is now. The Funshegua ruling house has the right to present whoever it is they have chosen to be the next Awujale. Yes, she is. We're such a proud people, not in any way bordering on arrogance, but we're so proud of who we are as a people, where we're coming from, where we are today. One of our most colorful and well-known events of the year, the Ojude Oba, attracts people from all walks of life, from all over the world. Everyone looks forward to it. I want to see Ijebu land become an epitome of beauty, of accomplishment, of success, of friendship, of love, of safety for all its people and for everyone that chooses to make Ijebu land their home. I want an Ijebu that brings everyone together, and it can only be done by the right king. It can only be done by the right king. So I implore those at the helm of affairs in Funshegua ruling house to choose wisely. Don't choose selfishly. Don't choose because someone somewhere has whispered something in your ear of things that might come your way. No. Choose someone who is truly deserving, who is truly capable of bringing the Ijebu people from far and wide together for the betterment of Ijebu land and the restoration of that throne. That is my dream, that is my hope, that is my desire.